Hello, I'm Ph1lp0tt0, and you're listening to Back of the Net podcast in partnership with Sweet Patch Beastmaster.
You're up, Back of the Net fans. WelshDragonDsG here, bringing you episode 11, special guest week this week, and I'm going to go over to MrSambookaMan, talk sport, going to tell us what's happening on this podcast.
Hello, people. Yes, we have a special guest, huge FIFA name and card, so it'd be nice to hear from him. We have the FIFA 12 leaked footage. Is it real? Is it not? It looks a bit crap, so I'm thinking it's fake. Wish FIFA would be. We're also talking about. We're actually going to talk about what we wish FIFA would be. Hopefully, they've answered all the questions and everything that people's been asking them and that. But right, we're going to have the play of the week, and you'll be able to know mine's actually under 1,000, I think, which is always good. Real life football. Is everybody happy with the Man United being champions? I'm not. And obviously the relegations. We're going to talk about post champions again, like Man United. Boo, it's making me feel sick. And of course Barcelona destroying them, which made me happy. The new managers. So there's been a lot of changes at Premier League. So we'll be talking about that. And the FIFA presidency. Seb Blatter is a knobhead, so we'll be talking a bit about that. But over to Adam to introduce his guest.
Hi guys, Adam here, aka IrishWelshCelt. Today we've got a big guest on, one of the kind of original FIFA guys, nearly 20,000 subscribers, a fellow Irishman, and in general all-round sexy bastard. We got Mr. Ph1lp0tt0 here.
Oh, thanks very much. I'm glad to be here.
Alright, so we're going to start with some Q&A, so we can drill Mr.
Right then, the Q&A, simple one to kickstart this is, why did you start making videos?
It's a good one. Well, I suppose I never really imagined, getting to the kind of subscriber count I have at the moment, but I just basically, I remember in FIFA 09, myself and Gary Barsaboy, we were doing a career mode kind of thing, manager mode or whatever it's called, with Man City, and we just bought everyone, thought we were great. We were not. We were rubbish. But I remember scoring a free kick. I was so bad back then. Thinking a free kick was amazing. Just outside the box, down mental. And that was my first video I ever uploaded. I actually have deleted it since then. I don't know why. I probably should have kept it up, But yeah. So I started off just uploading little clips and that. Then people started commenting, and I was like, oh, this is a bit class. You know what I mean? So yeah, just kept going, and now. I won't curse. I'll try not to curse. Now it's it's just amazing. All the support is class. So I honestly can't believe where it's gone. And believe it or not, it's helped me get a job now. Secured a job. You've no idea how much it's actually helped me get the job. I went into the interview, and because it's for a marketing role, they wanted to go on the internet, get them more hits to their page, their web page. They want to, upload YouTube videos and all about the kind of stuff they do. And so I told them that, I've got 19,000 subscribers, all this kind of stuff, and just blew them away. It's actually unbelievable. You've no idea. I got the job 3 hours later after the interview. That's how much I just blew them away.
Something so simple can help you in the future,
Yeah, but it's
oh yeah, exactly.
It's weird though, because people think that people who do YouTube are just kind of nerds or whatever, but you're just kind of average Joes, really, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I never. It's not do you know what? I wouldn't say I'm addicted to the FIFA kind of thing. What I do love though, and I might be addicted to this, is the YouTube side of things. I love getting feedback, and I love just seeing people's comments and that kind of stuff. So I'd say maybe I'm a bit of a nerd that kind of way, but I wouldn't ever consider myself a big geeky guy. I'm more into, I love going out on the piss and all that shit myself.
Irishman.
Oh yeah.
So Mark, you're talking about kind of how you got nearly 20,000 subscribers. I think you're on now. Do you think if you if you started your account again tomorrow, just your average show, do you think you'd be able to be as successful, or was it just because you were one of the kind of first few?
Yeah, that's a good question actually. I'd say because I was one of the first few doing it, that's really helped me. I think there's people out there with less subscribers than me that make better videos, And so I definitely think that's helped me a good bit. But if I was to start again, I kind of know what you need to do now. You need just, constant videos, keep the quality good. Don't settle for an upload, if you know what I mean. Like if you get like
Try and get
a one roulette and it's all right or something like that, then I wouldn't upload that. I'd always, just get high quality goals. Like there's one guy that I kind of helped out a bit starting off. I don't know if you've heard of him, on Twitter and all. I've linked him up. His name is Hayes or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Hayes, yeah,
like I think his goals are top notch, and it's like, one thing that I think is a big thing is using skills in the right place. So, for example, you see a lot of people doing roulettes and not rouletting anybody, and like if they do use skills players, but if you are to use skills and only beat the players instead of just doing random skills in the middle of nowhere, it just brings the quality up. And he's one of those men. He uses skills in the perfect positions, and that's one of the ways.
Rather than kind of showing off, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Did you kind of go in with it, the intention doing skills, or like how did you kind of start off doing skills? Because that's kind of what people kind of know you for, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Well, I suppose I saw MrSambookaMan. A weird pronunciation, but yeah, I saw his FIFA 10 use skills tutorial, and ever since then I've just kind of been using skills. But it's more recently I've kind of just gone mental. Like some of the stuff, you see the status of the stuff I do in matches, it's just so stupid looking, and then I go, oh, here, what am I at? But I used to just do like start off slowly, you know what I mean? So get one or two skills in a clip, and that would be amazing. Like I used to be chuffed with that, but
yeah,
now I'm kind of a bit mental a bit.
But back to what you said about video quality as well. I know Adam gets a lot of criticism sometimes for the quality of his videos. Yet the content's brilliant, but it's just what he's recording with, and it's frustrating sometimes, isn't it? Because he'll put a lot of time and effort into a video, and it looks really, just because he's using like an easy cut, people are so easy just to dislike.
I know, that is one thing. That's another reason I was lucky starting off, where the dazzle was like people, because it was so new, people were delighted to see even dazzle quality. And it is unfortunate that people make good quality videos, but just the actual like HD side of things isn't there, if you know what I mean. But it is annoying. I know I invested in a PVR when I got to like 1,750 or something subscribers, and it actually does help your channel grow so much. And I've made me money back now from machinima as well, so it's I know that's kind of rubbing it in.
I have to get my PVR now, but like people kind of think that money just like they think I just have millions of money just to go around buying. Like it's a big investment. A lot of people don't realize the investment you actually make when you're going into YouTube. Like
but the second most important decision you make your whole life.
I'm asking people questions like, oh, how can I get my channel? Any tips I can get my channel to get bigger? And then they automatically go PVR. But it's all right. That's fine. If I've got 180 quid for one, but there's no point just getting a PVR and then nobody liking your videos because they're just they're crap. So you've got to test the water, haven't you? You've got to, I don't want to pay all that much, but and I've had to get one, to be fair, but...
I know, that's the one downside of that kind of thing, that it's kind of like a necessity to have a HD PVR to get recognised now, which it's kind of upsetting. I'm in bits here, I'm crying my eyes out. Like.
So, what advice... so could you give to like YouTubers starting off then, such as me? I've only got like 350 subs. What's the advice then? I mean, I know you said getting videos out. Is that one of the big things that you need just to keep putting them out?
Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't like spam people's sub boxes like a video a day or anything. I wouldn't do that. I'd say one a week, and if you keep the like quality high, as in the gameplay, if you keep that at a high level, then I'd say that's the main thing. And like if you're doing commentaries, just be yourself. I know it's very, very awkward when you're starting off commentaries. You think your whole family is, you know, they hear you talking to your viewers. They think you're a bit
Wait, back and you
spooky.
think, oh god, I sound like an idiot, but
I know, yeah, sure. I remember I started doing Call of Duty commentaries. Like, oh good God, you should have heard the first few of them, like, because I never did that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I've stopped that now because I just, oh God, I just don't like Call of Duty.
Before
But
sports kind of came along though, there wasn't really many like commentators. Everyone was into their montages, weren't they?
yeah.
Do you think it's better off like for someone doing commentary starting off or montage, which is the kind of easiest way to get known? Would you say?
I'd say you'd want a mixture, to be honest. It's easier to bring out more commentaries, obviously, because you can just get like a half from a match or something like that, and you know, that has like a decent goal in it or something. Whereas it takes a bit of time to get a bit of a montage going, I suppose. I don't know, maybe if you were to get an episode of something or a montage out like every week, like maybe, I don't know, 1 minute to 2 minutes, and then maybe one commentary a week as well. I don't know, that could help you starting off as well, I suppose.
So this is from Nathan Collette on Facebook. If you was a soup, what flavour soup would you be?
That's a brilliant question. I would probably be cream of chicken soup.
Ooh.
That's quite a creamy guy. No, I don't know. That's I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I think I just like that soup. That's why.
So, Mark, who are your current? Obviously, you have your cousin Gary Barca Boy, but who are your favorite kind of YouTubers? FIFA and non kind of FIFA. Do you watch non-FIFA videos or?
Yeah, I do. I like the lads that who is it? There's someone called Digital Corridor. Do you know them?
Yeah.
They kind of edit like it's really like real life editing. It's class. Like Freddie W is real life editing and stuff. So he's mental. I love his work. Who else? The Yogscast lads. Do you know them?
Oh yeah,
do Minecraft and stuff. They're brilliant. Like some of the stuff. Like they upload a lot, but you just kind of select the videos that you watch and all that. But yeah, they'd be another channel I'd watch. Then FIFA, obviously, all the main guys. Then there's a few little guys I'd watch. Then there's a few little guys. There's a few lads I'd watch. There's a few new up and coming lads that I kind of try and help out. You know, like your man Hayes, and then there's a couple of Irish lads. A few dubs, like there's one lad called Dubs Tomo, and then DJ Dazzled. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're kind of
like
new.
group, they sound like a music group.
How do you come across like kind of new guys? Do you watch kind of community channels? Is that where you kind of come across them, or?
No, I think most of the time they message me or something. I actually couldn't tell you, like, because I do get a lot of messages, and I try and reply to every one of them, but there's some messages that just kind of, because you reply to them so much that you just ignore them. Then if you know what I mean, like.
Sorry, fine, Phil. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah.
Well, you probably, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta say up to me like,
Thanks for making me feel guilty on this topic.
This is just like a fucking session.
It's a guilt subscription. I love that.
Anything else?
Dave.
No.
No, right. I've noticed, right, because since I've started this, that your videos, you know, like if you're doing like montages and like goal compilations, the standard of it is so high that, you know, like I'll watch some of yours and I'll think, oh shit, I never do that trick, but then people want to see it. You know what I mean? Have you noticed that your standard of videos are constantly getting higher and higher?
Yeah, I have noticed that. Yeah, like if you have a look back at even, for example, FIFA Fridays, you know the way I do that kind of series thing.
Yeah.
If you actually look at the first episode of that and see how rubbish it is compared to, I've really had to, I don't know, like it's like you get pressured into, you see some videos and you go, oh shit, I need to boost my standard up a bit, and you try harder, try crazier things, and I suppose, you know, it's good in a way, but
Yeah, you find that you're shooting, like, you're in rank matches, and you're shooting from, like, ridiculous angles because you want to score, like, a perfect goal. And before I did YouTube, I never did that. Do you know what I mean? But you're, like, forever trying to get the perfect, amazing goal so you can record it.
Yeah. I actually can't even remember the way I played before I made videos on online. I can't remember how I played. I was probably like...
I literally never done one skill in my life before I started doing YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
I can't, and then at the start of this year, like this is the first year I started doing skills, and Dave, you'll notice like at the start of FIFA, I was fucking rubbish at them. I used to just be flicking the stick all over the place, like get.
Yeah, but and I used to take the mick out. Yeah, I used to be like, "What are you trying? You know, I'm winning you easy. Why are you trying to do like every trick?" But now I'm doing the same. It just shows, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It just shows you that it's like addictive. You're just trying to bet yourself all the time. But yeah, I have noticed that I'm doing more tricks, and you're doing loads more now. But you're actually quite good at it, madam, compared to me.
Yeah, kind of. So, we know that you're a machinima director, but what do you think of machinima sports as a whole and FIFA?
I think they're rubbish. Now, I hope they don't hear this. I think the way they've gone about the whole thing is absolutely rubbish, and they could have made the channel into an absolute top-notch channel, but they didn't. They decided to go with the quantity over quality side of things. So you've got loads and loads of videos, and some of the stuff that you see is completely pathetic. Obviously not all of it, but Mother got some, I don't know, it was some sort of Dutch commentator, and he was just going, yes, there is a goal that they scored, and going to shoot in the goal, and you're just going, what?
That guy's probably got more subs than me. What?
Dan, you'll remember that 2-minute 20 like offline montage.
Oh yeah, oh my god, right. I messaged the guy, like Mike,
I messaged
Machinima, right?
Oh yeah.
And I said to him, how do I get my videos up on Machinima, the main channel, and they get randomly picked? And I went to him, really? Because there was this one video, it was like 2 minutes long, and it was FIFA 10, not FIFA 11, as it said in the title, and it was basically just cutbacks, playing against the computer, playing with Spain, and I mean, it got hate, and I can't see, if they're allowing stuff like that on Machinima, wow, it must be going downhill.
Yeah. Also, your man Mike, I hope he doesn't see this seriously, but he doesn't reply to emails. I've emailed him a few times, got no reply. Whereas your man who was there before, Mike Kayvon, he replied to every single email, and he actually got me to add him on this thing called Google Talk. So whenever he was online, I could chat to him then like that. So it was completely different. It was more how you did, it was more personal. This I don't even feel part of Machinima now. Like it's unbelievable.
There's a new guy on there now. I can't remember his name, Brian or someone, and he helps you get like a partnership in on your actual YouTube channel. He starts to reply to all your emails compared to Mike.
When was the last time you posted, Mark, onto Machinima?
On Machinima?
Yeah.
At
the start,
was it for the World Cup? Couldn't tell you. It was a long time ago.
Gary and wasn't it yourself, Gary, Rob, and Raleigh that you saw was just be posting on it? You were the kind of main guy.
Yeah.
And Anto.
Yeah, obviously I really appreciate I've actually gained ever since Machinima kind of got in contact with me. I've gained a lot because. Well, I think your man Kayvon said to me that when I started off with them, I had 716 subscribers or something like that. So now I'm nearly at the 20k mark, and that's probably after a year or something like that. So they have helped me loads. Like I can't take that away from them. But I just think they could have made the channel into so much more successful if they tried to, go more. Say if a video's not good enough, refuse it. And say if you can improve the quality, you know what I mean, like
have higher standards.
Just be fair, basically, innit? You've just got to.
Yeah.
They basically they upload everything they get, kind of, It's a pity.
I think it was White Tiger Thomas sent me. He goes, I said, "Oh, do they actually watch the videos?" And he goes, "Oh no, they'll have a look at the first 10 seconds of the video and then they'll just upload it."
I want to say that's my intro. I must like that's the intro of Machinima. The first 10 seconds, that's the Machinima Sports intro.
No one ever liked.
Oh my god, that intro's awesome.
Tom was telling me that he was going to try and do like a Rickroll video for like Machinima on April the 1st. He said he reckons he got it up easy, but he would have lost his contract straight away.
Yeah, true that.
So, Adam?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Question.
Oh yeah, Mark, are you a tits or an ass man? I like the tits.
Oh, I'm a tits man.
Yay, good man.
Well, obviously you can't beat a good ass as well. Like, let's be honest. But there's something about if you see that, like, you don't want the big fat ones with tits that are out there. You know, their belly's further out than their tits. You know, like, what's that? What did they say? If you can't lift her, don't shift her, or something like that. But no. Sometimes a nice pair of tits is, you know, outstanding. You know, like I've seen a few girls who, like, they're not fat or anything, but they've just not perfect. You know, obviously, you know, there is.
We're just going to be toilet door open in a minute, aren't we?
I can't wait to get to college because the standard is going to be a lot higher in college, isn't it?
Oh, wait till you get to college, man. Seriously. And oh, it's brilliant. Like, you're gonna love college. That's all I'll say.
So,
Sam,
Yep.
you're so behind today, Sam. Come on.
you went with us. You went with Sam.
Shut up. So, Matt, which FIFA did you start with all skills then? I mean, I think it might be, did you say FIFA 09? But when did you start doing, you know what I mean, start proper doing?
Well, it was FIFA 10. You know, as I said, when I saw Marius's tutorial on the new skills, that's when I started. Because I always got Pro Ev and FIFA, but Pro Ev was my game. You know, I much preferred that to FIFA. But just it's been slacking in the last few years, and FIFA's really, you know,
you ever played it?
Improved. I haven't played the new Pro Ev now. But, yeah.
So, out of all the FIFAs, as you say, you play Pro Ev. Which is your favourite? This is from FIFA 9001.
My favourite's FIFA 10, just because there's some of the mental shit you're able to do. Like, one of my favourite moves that I love to do, and I nearly got an amazing goal off with it, was you do a ball hop and you're able to flick it over your head then straight away. And I can't do that in FIFA 11. I don't know if it's just me or if just the physics or something doesn't let you do it, but that move just made people look like complete knobs, and it was brilliant. Like, but some of the mental stuff you could do in that game, the chops as well, just you cut in front of them, then they can't do anything. Like, but
you think skills are hard?
FIFA 11 now, I don't know. It started off, I was kind of like, you know, it's not the best, but I really, you know, I play it far too much. I really have to stop playing it. I play it way too much. I swear to God.
Addictive as hell, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Especially if you get a few good goals, then that you can record, you know, and you go, oh God, this is brilliant. And then, you know, there are some people that are complete wankers on it. Some of the stuff that they do, you know, if they go 1-0 up and then they get the ball passed around the back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I had that yesterday. I went in 3-0, and he started to do it, and I'm like, you're not pissing me off because I'm winning 3-0 anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I hate when they put the controller down as well. That drives me mad.
Oh, I know. They're doing that. I never noticed it before, until this year they started doing it non-stop, just leaving the controller down. And I don't know. Would you play on and try and score as much goals as you can? Or do you just like...
No, I hold on to the ball and then like browse YouTube or something while I'm waiting, because
time slows down on it, doesn't it?
You know?
Yeah. When when it gets into the 90th minute, what I do is I just keep hold of the ball. So your man has probably gone downstairs, gone to get a bite to eat. Then he comes back up the stairs, right, and he sees that, but the game isn't over. And then I held on to it at the back. See how you like it, you bollocks, you know what I mean? And he was going mad. He couldn't get the ball off me, and I had, you know, MrSambookaMan off the back, so I was 5-star skilling the shite out of him. And you know, the game went on for another like 3 minutes until like the ref blew it up when the ball went just outside my box. And I don't care. You know, he might think I'm an asshole, but if you put your controller down against me, I have no respect for you. End of.
Sure. Adam?
Shit, sorry, I'm on Ultimate Team app here, sorry. So, what was it like when you were asked to, obviously yourself and who was a Barca boy and Marius went to EA? How were you kind of excited, or like did you even expect to get asked to go over?
Well, I heard something about Marius heading over to EA, and I was all jealous and all. Then I got contacted by one of the guys, Romley Broad, dead sound bloke. He's so funny. He reminds me of Simon Pegg. Oh man, he's so funny. Like, but anyway, then I got an email from him saying, "Do you want to come over? It'd be you and Marius doing skills and stuff like that." I was like, "Oh yeah." Then I asked, could Gary come with me as well, just because he's my cousin. Bring him over, have a laugh, And it was amazing. I what they did for us that in that weekend, I think we were there for 2-3 days. It was brilliant. They paid for everything. So we landed at Heathrow, I think it was, and then there was a chauffeur ready for us to bring us to the hotel, and it was mental. Like, what was I going to say? I didn't know what Marius looked like at this stage, and then I saw this guy getting out of a chauffeured car, and I was just fingers crossed. I just opened the door and I go, "Marius!" I just hoped it was him. It could be some random guy going, "No." I was, yeah, it's me, Marius. I was like, what? Norwegian?
We're from India, but so obviously we know that Barca is your cousin. But do you guys get really competitive with each other? Like whoever can score better goals or who's got most subs, or things like that.
I think regarding the subs, his tutorials really helped him like fly up in the subs. I used to have more subs than him, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, he's like 3,000 ahead of me or something. So it's when we were very close in the subs, he was like, "Oh yeah, I've more than you now." I don't really pay attention. If I didn't get any more subs now, and my channel just stayed as it was, I'd be absolutely delighted, you know what I mean? Because the views I get are grand. I don't, and I know it will keep growing, but what I'm at now is just brilliant. Like, I never ever expected to be touching 20,000.
So who's better than you or Barca boy? Go on, be honest.
Me.
Yeah.
No, I think I couldn't really tell you because we never play against each other. Where we rather play close with each other, like because we just know the way we play, if you know what I mean. So
do you do that regularly then? Then do you play clubs a lot, or?
Recently we have, because we got such good feedback on the pro clubs compilation that I uploaded to my channel there, and like mental, like 1,500 likes. I've never gotten a video anywhere near that, so that's just kind of driven us on to get better goals.
We also have a friendly with our club.
What?
We also have a friendly with our club. Because Adam's in it, of course, and Dan's hopefully going to be in it. So yeah, we also have a friendly. That'll be quite good and be a good laugh.
They're on PlayStation, Dan. But that might be an issue, Dan. Or cross-console friendly.
Why do you see Dan? Sam?
I don't know why. When you're playing, like you go, "Oh, yeah."
You're not PS3, look, are you?
Sorry?
Are you, Mark?
Yeah, he's on PS3.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, when are you getting an Xbox, Mark?
Let me just end this call.
You're racist. Just because the PS3 is black. You're racist.
Say the joke.
No, I'm not doing it. You 3 times now, you don't have, so I'm not even saying it.
Yeah, speaking of PS3, will we be getting the new Xbox or the new PS4, which has just been announced when it comes out?
There's a PS4 coming out?
Yeah, it's just been announced. It's in development.
Well, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if you know, but I'll be heading off to Germany now in August.
For a year or something, is it?
So, for 2 years.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'll be off for 2 years in Germany, and so my channel, I don't know what to do. My channel is going to be kind of useless. I don't know.
That you can't, is it now an option that you can still do it over in Germany, or?
Just the fact that studying in German is going to be so tough, and I'm going to have to be fully focused on
You want to start vlogging or something when you're over there?
Yeah, I might do the odd vlog. I don't know if people like that though, but
they quite, because you've got such a big audience. They'll be like, "Oh my god."
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Send them all my way.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I'll probably do the odd vlogs. Like, I just need a camera now though. But I've been over to the place where we're going to be staying, and we got absolutely hammered on the first night. I swear to God, the drink was so cheap, and we were like, one of the lads, even because there's an Irish bar in this town that we're staying in,
There's everywhere
Reutlingen, it's called
bar.
Reutlingen. It's near Stuttgart, but yeah, because the lads know a few of the guys who run the Irish bar, one of the guys went behind the bar, made me drink, and I swear to God, it's like a triple Jägermeister and Fanta or something like that, and I bought 3 of them, and he goes, right, just give us a fiver. I was like, and then he poured a glass for himself, and I think the most you can have is 6 units of alcohol, which is like, like 6 shots, and he poured like half a bottle. So if a German policeman came in, he would have been arrested and the bar would have been closed down. That's just, the way Germans are really strict and all like that. It's mental. But hang on, where is this point going? What are we talking about?
No idea.
Or something about your channel or something.
Yeah, it's about your channel, and then you get...
yeah. I could get like a few videos of nights out in Germany, because I know for a fact I will be out a lot. Just the week we were there, I started the hangover I had the next day.
Is that
like?
what you're
I'll give you an example, right? We came home. I don't remember coming home. First of all, just get that straight. I remember being in the bar. One of the lads was puking blood. He had to go off the hospital. It was disgusting. But then all of a sudden, I woke up in a pair of jocks in the floor of an apartment, and I go, "What the fuck? Where are my clothes gone?" So I have no idea what happened. Then I woke up, and straight away I was like, "Yeah, I'm not hungover." Then about an hour later, I was going puking my ring up, and I was, I had a dose of the shits. This is a very dirty.
Don't worry, this is
Please keep on eating the dinners.
I just finished there, right? I was very hungover, okay? That's all I'll say.
That's the PG version.
Yeah. So, back to FIFA. This is from Kevin Falconer, or something. I don't know how to pronounce his name, sorry. Would you prefer to score a skill goal or a long shot?
Skill goal. Because...
go on.
Yeah, long shots, like, if I what a nice balance actually is nice. So if I beat a few players with skills and that, and then whack it in from a half decent distance, then that would be quality. That'd be perfect. But I just think I've scored. I've made a Serbian team, and I had put Kolarov on the pitch. Just took a big touch, took a shot, first shot with Kolarov, a big stupid looking dip. Beat the keeper, and I was just like, well, that was easy. Like you'll see it. I'm gonna upload a video about my Serbian team, but I was just, it's just too easy. It's like a fluke, and I use semi shooting as well. I don't use automatic, so it's still piss easy. You know what I mean? I don't know, like. Obviously, it does look nice when you score them. I suppose you kind of go, oh, class. But I don't know, if you see them non-stop in like montages and stuff, it kind of gets a bit boring. So I do prefer getting a good skill goal. Like myself and Gary are playing clubs during the week, and holy shit, one of the goals we got, we I think it was like in the 5th minute of the game, so the other team couldn't leave or we would have won. It was very early in the game anyway, and Gary scooped it across. Actually, I won't tell it, but it was class. It was.
You can't say that. You started.
Do you think they're like too easy long shots? Because like last night I was playing against one of my mates, Rob, and I scored from I'd say about 40 yards with Stevie Sidwell, and I don't think Stevie Sidwell has ever scored outside fucking 10 yards.
Even though he had feet, but no. I've seen the goal and it's amazing. It was really, the dip on it was just ridiculous. But,
yeah, sure. If you spend the whole game taking long shots, you'll score. I'd say you'll score about 5 or 6, no problem. Like I've scored shots with Vincent Company and Colo Torre and all that. It's just, what the fuck? When did they take shots from the halfway line? But I must say it's not as easy to score long shots in FIFA 11 as it was in FIFA 10. FIFA 10 was ridiculous. I mean, you could score 3 goals in the first half.
Yeah.
No problem. Absolutely.
World Cup was even worse as well, because the keeper just kept coming off the line.
Yeah, so I suppose FIFA need to sort that out for the long shots, I suppose, because they are a bit too easy. The keepers are just ridiculous. Like some of the retarded stuff they do, is unbelievable. Yeah. Anyway.
So, what is your favorite player in Ultimate Team? I think you have Brazilians or whatever. What does Gary call them? Brazilians or something team, don't you?
Right now, don't give the guy a shout out to ask that question, Adam.
Oh, sorry, Jack Goodwin on Facebook.
Yes.
My favourite player on Ultimate Team. I would. Oh God, that is a very tough one because there's a lot of quality players. Who do I like? I like obviously the two strikers in your Briscoe team or whatever you call them. Marlos and Jobson are class. They are pure class. But a strange one now. I'll throw this out. This is a bit of a weird one, and he's not 5-star skills. But one player I really enjoyed playing with. He's only 3-star skills. Adam Johnson. Holy shit, he's absolute class. I swear to God.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest, like, you know, because I'm in the Premier League team, I had Adam Johnson, and he is actually fast, like a 3-star player. Some of the, you kind of have to mix it up then, instead of just doing chops all the time, and you do, you know, if you flick the stick 3 times,
Yeah.
he does a little scoop up, and you shoot with that then, you know, so there's a few little things.
He's a wicked shot as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, mental, like, and the pace of them sometimes. You know, if Gary never made a video about them, then they wouldn't be known, and the prices wouldn't be high because they wouldn't be known, and no one would be complaining. So, you know, I just think people need to
people don't actually know how to, like, people get out about it, but like if YouTubers and stuff didn't do videos on it, like no one would know about these kind of hidden gems, really, would they?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's right though. I mean, he's in a way he's helping people out, because if people don't realise about these players, then they go, oh right, I'll go and buy him. You know, it's not his fault that somebody's just trying to like jump on and go, right, I'm just going to pull all prices up. You know what I mean? Because people want. That's not his fault. Christ, you know what I mean? Saying that it's his fault is a bit stupid, really, and it's a bit just arguing for argument's sake, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah, just looking for something to argue about, really. Yeah.
So, do you want to kind of move on to? Oh, sorry, I just want to check. Dan, are you actually there at the moment, or?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
yes, we'll move on to which FIFA would be hashtag by Sweet Patch. But what I mean, have you done this, Mark? Did you you know, which FIFA would be hashtag on Twitter and say your little piece?
I actually haven't done that yet, but I'm sure I'll get into that. Don't you worry about that.
Is there anything that you would actually like to see? To have like a main priority.
Yeah, like,
well, obviously the servers aren't the best, but I don't know what the story is with them. Like, it's such a big market. It's hard. It is. Well, but I suppose they're making enough money out of it to improve the servers. But yeah, servers obviously that'd be one thing. Another thing, I wish the clubs, in terms of the AI players, even if they bumped them up 5 extra, you know, bumped it up an extra 5 in their rating, just because they're so bad. I play as the any. Actually, that's one thing. Regards to the any, right? Myself and Gary never play people who don't have an any, and basically because we don't like playing against the computer and online. Some people think it's virtual pros. You should only control your virtual pro and all that, but I just don't enjoy playing against the computer. And
it's not like
don't make mistakes, do they? That's the thing. I mean, I play as any on our team, and if you come across a team who ain't got an edit, the computer just never makes mistakes.
That's all they do is spam A.
Is there?
Yeah, exactly.
All they do is basically spam A, and they just charge you down straight away. Like whoever's the captain is not any spam A. Basically, you can't attack against it. So you're just charging down straight away. There's no skill involved, you would say, with it.
Oh, I like the generics. I totally agree. Like, every game we play clubs, we're like, oh, fucking generics. Every game.
Stupid. The keepers at worst. Generic keepers. You can get one game where they're brilliant. You know what I mean? Oh my God, it's just say that. And you go into the next game, like on a high, a keeper just outside.
I don't get why they're so short as well.
Yeah, they're all about 5'1" or something. Like.
Yeah, I remember on FIFA 10 as well. They're even shorter again.
Have you played 09? I prefer the 09 model where it's like kind of the actual players themselves.
Yeah, I agree. I do as well.
Oh really? I never
Maybe
played FIFA on 09 online. Never.
Yeah, what they used to do was they used to actually like give you like you could pick whatever team you wanted, but the ratings were all like an average of 80. So if you were acting in Stanley, you had the same players, but they were an average of 80. So it didn't matter what team you picked.
Yeah, I thought you picked your own team. I thought you picked a team that you want to go as.
Yeah, you did, but like you picked the team that you wanted to go as, but the ratings were even. So acting in Stanley.
I didn't know. I thought they were all the normal ones.
Or whatever.
Alright, so is it like the FIFA Interactive World Cup? Is that, like, you know the way if I pick, like, Suwon Blue Wings or something like that, some Korean team, they're all rated, like, 85.
Yeah, they're all...
So it's got the real players' names and, like...
It has the real players' names, but the ratings were just all the same. So no advantage of picking Brazil over, like, Acting Stanley or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe in FIFA 12, like, clubs, they ought to, like, give you... I remember we discussed this before and a lot of people want it. Maybe like a coin system where you can actually improve players.
Yeah.
But like on 09 Ultimate Team, you get cards, you improve your player again to 99.
Yeah,
but also put a cap on the players.
VMAX are perfect, wouldn't they? You know what I mean?
But yeah, but for the players to a max, put actually a cap on it. Because you have people on 99 rating and just rate every single person who just started off clubs. So.
What annoys me about clubs though, you either get a shitty AI keeper, or you get an unbelievable pro keeper who's like Superman. I don't know.
Yeah, they're completely overpowered. I mean, we never play a team without an any or with a goalkeeper that's rated like 92 because they save everything, and they should take away the assisted option of the goalkeeper thing.
Yeah.
I think it should be manual. Then people actually have to.
I play with manual on it.
Yeah,
I play with manual on it, but it's not that much difference. Well,
really?
it's just good for it, but it doesn't. It doesn't seem much difference because basically on the manual you got aim where you got go, but I think on manual you don't have the protection of the ball like on the red line. You don't have what?
Do you know when you play with? I never play keeper now. I've only played a bit. But when you're playing it on like assisted or whatever, you just flick the stick or click A, whichever one you want it, and you don't even have to flick it in the right direction. You just flick it, like.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking doesn't.
Sometimes he'll dive on his own. He'll do it automatically for you on assisted.
Yeah.
So you just stand there and just let it do its thing.
So do you want to move on to player of the weeks then?
Yes, let's do it.
Do it.
Do it. Okay.
Who would like to start?
You want me to go first?
Yep.
Alright, my player of the week, he's in form, but it's not like when I came up with Eto that time. My player of the week is it Javino? Javino, he plays for Lille, he's from Ivory Coast. He's amazing, and I'm not too good at tricks, but he's just one of them where I seem to, he just makes me easier to do tricks. It cost me 24,750. But
what you said, 100,000 coins when you started the podcast?
No. But he's class, and I recommend him. You can get him cheaper, but just for the formation I had him in. But yes, highly recommend him for your Ivory Coast team.
How much did you get him for?
24,750.
Alright, he goes for 30 on PS3.
PS3's went through ridiculous stuff with prices, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
The ticks don't work as well.
Yeah, apparently contracts are like 700 on PS3, aren't they? For gold.
They were when PSN just came back because everyone needed contracts and all to play and all, but it's back down to like, well, you can get contracts for 300 now and all that, so it's great.
Dan, your player of the week?
My player of the week is from the MLS striker, 80 rated in form. Cost me about, you can get him for about $4,000. It is Bravo. He is an absolute beast.
Mexican,
yeah, Mexican, yes. Get him about 4K. Partner him with Davis, which has 91 pace. But Bravo is he's small. His agility is absolutely awesome. He can get through anyone if he wants to. He somehow, like, you can knock players off the ball like Abadal and have people twice the size of him. He's just awesome. All-round great player. I'm really good at headering as well. And skill.
Mark, this might put you on the spot, but do you have any players you want to recommend?
Now, I know this is going to sound like filthy, but I've made a Serbian team and Zigic, right? Now, I don't cross the ball in too often, so I don't use him for his aerial ability, Like, he's 6'8", so people could easily just abuse that, but he's actually such a monster. I mean, people come in to tackle them and they fall over, then just get barreled over. Like for give you an example, right? A corner came in, right, and it would have been head height for a normal player, but he pushes their defender out of the way and then does like a scissors kick into the goal because he's so tall. So that's why I love him. Like, and he's not not very skillful, 3-star skills, but he's just a monster. Like, it's actually ridiculous.
Well, my week this week is I've been working on kind of a little special, you guys know about it. I'm working on like a little secret project for Ultimate Team. I'm not going to let loose about it because I don't think anyone's really done it. But
wait till you find out about this, Mark. Wait till you find out.
I'll actually tell you about it, Mark, after the podcast. But
all right, okay.
I got Davey Kitson up front, and okay, he might not sound the best, but if you're building like a bronze or a silver team, he's fucking class. He's like Zig. He might not be in the same league. Yeah, he is ginger. But he's a right tall bastard, and he's good in the air, and he's good 2 feet on him. So I think he's supposed to very get him for about 300 quid. Or
you can whack one in as well because you scored one against me about 30 yards.
Yeah, 300 coins even. Screaming at you last night with him, didn't I, Dan? Okay.
Yeah, up 30 yards out.
Pretty good. What skills is he 3?
Yeah, he's only 3-star, but
right.
What can you do?
Yeah.
So that's kind of everyone's player of the week. Yeah, if you want, to just kind of say for the people that are listening, I know a lot of people kind of post their own players of the week, and we do kind of read them. So stick them in there if you have your kind of player you recommend.
That's kind of confident. We do kind of read them.
I do read them every week. I like to do it off their own
kind of
now. So gonna move on to real football, Dan.
Yes, we will. Real football, guys. A lot going on. Managers going out. Post-Champions League final. New managers. The FIFA president. Is he a knob? Is he a good guy?
Yes, he is.
Okay, we'll get your point soon, Sammy.
We might can't help it.
Right, we talked because the Champions League just went by. We're going to give our opinions on it. I didn't really watch it because I went out on a lash. So... You guys want to kickstart it? Was it a good game? Was it a bad game? Obviously, I know you're a Man United fan, Adam, but in a personal, did the best team win?
Yeah, they did, obviously. Like, Barcelona just played around. I kind of expected more from United. Like, I don't know, for those people that actually watched the game, the first, 10 minutes, I think, we were, flying into tackles, hassling them, kind of harrying them, running all over the pitch. And I kind of had a bit of confidence because I thought we'd kind of learned from 2 years ago when they didn't give us that much of, they did give us a beating 2 years ago, but that nothing compared to the Champions League just gone by. And obviously you can't really stop Messi and Iniesta and them, but if I was Fergie, I would have played Anderson and Fletcher starting off because they're more kind of energetic players, you know what I mean? That can kind of around the pitch. And Hernandez, I expected a lot more for him. He kind of went anonymous for the game.
I think it was a pressure.
That wasn't really his fault though, because United just didn't have the ball, so he couldn't get it up to hit. Because his job is
one shot on target, wasn't it? That Rooney one.
They just barricaded him off, didn't they? He just didn't see it. So to be fair, he might as well just gone off the pitch, sat down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you imagine going out to defenders like Piqué and Puyol right next to each other? They are.
It must be so embarrassing though, because you want to win, you want to score, and every time you run into a player, they're just passing it, and it's like. After a while, you must think, I'm not going to run the ball. I'm not even going to go to the ball because you're just making me look like an idiot. But that's just Barcelona, isn't it? That's just how they play.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What do you think, Gary? Or Mark, even, sir? For a while, I thought Gary.
I only just realised that. It took me a while to actually realise.
We don't want doing this here, Mark. We're not asking for Mark, don't worry.
That's the boy in the call.
Well, my opinion is that Barcelona were completely outplayed. I thought the first half, after the first half, I was like, oh, United back in this could, because I'm a glory hunter as well. I'm also a United fan, wearing a United jersey at the moment, actually. But I just feel, I don't know how teams are supposed to play against Barcelona. Like, as Gary said today, Real Madrid had 90 points or something, and they finished second. So, Barcelona are just ridiculously good, and basically, I pretty much can't wait for Iniesta, Xavi, and Messi to retire. So other teams have a chance.
Yeah, I like quality teams, but after a while, I kind of think, I wish you know, I wish there'd just be somebody else. You know what I mean? A bit more, not so much one-sided all the time.
Yeah, like it's like kind of with Spain at the moment. They're kind of on top of the world really with the, because obviously they got Xavi. And I think it's mainly down to Xavi and Iniesta.
Yeah, it is. If they weren't playing, I'm not saying that rest of the team, you know, obviously they've got Messi and that, but they're just the engine room. They just make everything happen. Everything comes through them.
Like, I don't know if you've seen that Pedro goal. That pass from Xavi was fucking class. You like?
He made it look like he just done that. You know, he does that every day in training. Just like follow.
Pedro's
like
move
dirty
does
dog,
pass
yeah.
for that though.
Pedro. Yeah. Do you think Guardiola would stay? Like, obviously he's a Barcelona guy, but there's only kind of so much you can do at a club. Do you think he's gonna stay, or because there's rumors about Chelsea?
Well, I wouldn't be, you know, I wouldn't know too much about La Liga. I don't really watch it, but just from hearing what Gary says, you know, he says that he's going to stay for one more season because he's tired and he'll need a break. And so Gary thinks he'll stay for one more season at Barcelona and then take a couple of seasons off and then manage in the Premiership. So that could be then him to replace Fergie, I don't know, you know, whenever Fergie will never give up. He's
He won't, though. He's a robot. I think he died years ago.
It'd be like that no Futurama where the heads in like the little bottles. That'd be funny.
Yeah, in the glasses. Yeah, that's it.
Be assistant manager carrying him round. So, speaking of new managers, like, who do you think is going to get a Chelsea job? Anyone?
Hiddink.
We did discuss this.
Hiddink, Van Basten, or just Hiddink.
No, I think. Well, Hiddink said today that he prefers club management over international management.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I seen on Sky Sports News. Georgie told me.
Abramovich, so he's good friends with him, so I could see it happening.
Oh yeah, on a side note, I see Mark, you're in with Georgie Thompson now. Georgie Thompson.
Yeah, she retweeted me.
He'll love that. Yeah.
Oh god, she probably saw my picture and saw me rubbing my nipples and was like, oh yeah.
I saw you defending me on that video.
Oh, she is so fit. Oh man.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. What were we talking about there for a second?
New managers.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't hear Gus Hiddink saying that, but apparently the Porto manager is in talks, or not in talks, has been heavily linked. He went unbeaten with Porto or something like that, and won the Europa League, and so he's. And I heard he has what do they call it? You know, when everyone has to be perfect. What's it called?
Bio clause, isn't it?
No, I can't remember. Anyway, you know, he's got what is it? Oh, never mind. Right, but everything has to be perfect. So he always have his formations and stuff absolutely top notch because he's got, you know, he can't. What did they call it? Oh Jesus, that's driving me mental now. Oh God, I hate when that happens. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see. I'd love to see rap. Sorry, what are you saying?
He's a perfectionist.
Yeah, but there's some sort of disorder.
OCD.
Yeah, legend. Yeah, he's got OCD. Yeah, so apparently, but who I'd love to see jump in the Chelsea job is Rafa Benitez because he just turned them into complete shite.
Well, he apparently may be going to Blackburn.
Hey, going down.
I thought Blackburn were mad to sack Sam Allardyce. Like he's the.
So would I, yeah.
It was because of the new owners. I don't know why they sacked him for.
There's
some
chicken joint they own or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some chicken empire.
Millions from chickens.
I couldn't believe it when they went, oh, we sacked Sam Allardyce and we're going to try and sign Ronaldinho while in the process. I'm like, really? Come on. Like, there's no Ronaldinho. Why wanting me? I know he's a good player and whatnot, but like you need to get players to structure the team because Blackburn is falling apart at the moment. The only decent player there is Samba.
Yeah, and apparently he's gone to Arsenal, I heard.
Yeah.
What about Mark Hughes and stepping down as Fulham manager?
Has he stepped down? Has he?
Yeah.
Georgie didn't tell me that now. She was only giving me the DL. So. No, apparently West Ham are interested in him.
West Ham got Sam
Allardyce.
Yeah, West Ham.
Oh, no, West Ham, sorry.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
That's the one. Dan, Aston Villa are interested.
What did I tell you as well, Adam? What did I tell you about Gerard Houllier? What was the point of him taking that job when he had heart problems in the first place? It's not like it's not a stressful job, is it?
£2 million out of it.
Oh,
£2
yeah.
million trade out of that. I'd be happy. Did me days, I would.
I'm quite surprised as well this year. Well, recently the Wolves have released their keeper. Is it Marcus Hanneman?
Did they?
Yeah, they released him. Quality. Yeah.
He hasn't played for a while though, have he?
They're playing Wayne Hennessy.
Been playing, haven't he?
The Welsh guy.
Yeah, Hennessy's been playing loads now compared to him. Ain't surprised really. But well,
apparently Sunderland. Apparently Steve Bruce has announced that there's links for Asamoah Gyan to leave this.
Yeah, and I heard Henderson is apparently heading to Old Trafford as well.
No, I heard he's going to Anfield, £13 million.
Oh, why would you want
that? I mean, he's a good young player, isn't he, so?
Sunderland should have never sold Dan Bents. They just went downhill after they sold him.
I wonder what's happening with Scott Parker, because obviously he'll not be wanting to play in Championship with him, still wanting to play for England.
Yeah.
So I wonder what team.
And Charlie Adam, like he was in links in January with Liverpool.
I'd say Adam will definitely leave because
who want a better replacement, and who would blame him?
I know. So, is there any other transfers going on?
No, do you want to talk about Mr. Blatter?
Oh yeah, what a knobhead.
Good way to open the discussion, Dave. Non-biased.
No, there's no discussion. All of you know is a knobhead, apart from Dan, who didn't actually know who he was until about half an hour ago.
I knew he was. I just couldn't. I didn't know his name, but I seen a picture and then I knew who he was.
I just think it pisses me off more knowing that everybody knows that the FIFA is one big bribe, like corrupt thing, and he has cheated standing in front of cameras and going, "There's nothing wrong here." You what? Qatar.
I remember Beckham made a statement yesterday, I think it was, give England back the World Cup.
I knew when I was watching the ceremony, because I was like, come on, I want England to get the World Cup, because then you obviously just go over, have a good piss off over in England. But the second I knew Qatar got it, I was like, that has to be.
I wanted, I know, because have they even got a side?
Who? Qatar.
I
thought you heard any Qatar player.
The thing is as well, right, that if you're watching that
Sheikh
ceremony,
Mohammed plays up front.
The ceremony where they, they voted for who were going to be the next president, even though there were like only one box to tick on it because they would just said Blatter, right? Some guy, I don't know who it was, one of council something, got up and said that the English FA should stop. They always complain just because
there's always something wrong.
What?
That's what.
They complain because Qatar haven't even got a football stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
He is a bit
on the World
flat.
Cup.
Mark, I don't know, do you remember when Thierry Henry handballed it and Ireland were asking to go into the World Cup? And he actually laughed. He was like, Ireland have asked to go in at the 38 team or 17 or something in the World Cup. And I actually laughed in the press conference about it.
And everyone then was taking the piss out of us. That drove me mental.
Yeah, I know.
That lad deserves a smack.
Yeah, well, Jack Warner guy got suspended, and he actually said, Sky Sports News, you ain't seen nothing yet. He's obviously going down kicking. He's gonna just take everyone down with him.
They're obviously corrupt. When you think about it, they were investigating themselves. How can you investigate yourselves? That's so stupid. You need to get,
I've heard as well that their sponsors, FIFA's big sponsors, who basically, fund everything that they do and fund their wages. Apparently, they're not happy with the way that it's been run.
Yeah,
so they're possibly pulling out of it. Now, if that happened, there'd just be no FIFA. Everything would just crumble. So I think they're trying to keep everybody sweet, like Coca-Cola and all the big.
These.
Yeah, it pisses me off. Bold git. If I ever saw him, I'd just smash his face in.
He's coming over here next week.
Good. And smash his face in. But, it just pisses me off. It's all money, innit? It's not about who's got the best facilities. It's just money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They're more like Qatar, more like you went, here you go, I'll give you a few bob on the side. Give us the World Cup.
Qatar, right? Apparently they've got no stadium, so what they're going to do, they're going to build these It's like but getting a shed from B&Q. They're just building stadiums, just like, you know, do it yourself stadium. And then as soon as the World Cup's over, they're just going to take them down.
And no, they're bringing them up to Africa. That's their thing. They're going to ship them off to Africa and rebuild them in Africa.
Because they'll want to do that.
Really?
Because Africa have got so much money to just build it, you know, redo a stadium. What?
Guys, when the World Cup's over, what we do, we take the stadiums that we built pointlessly and put them in the middle of Africa for no use at all.
I want to ask if they send them to Barnsley, because Barnsley could do a new stadium.
I know, send it to
Upwell's getting a bit cobwebby now, isn't it, at this stage?
It's past cobwebby, mate. It's held together. It's held together by muck.
It's like a nun's mitt at this stage.
It's held together by muck and chewing gum. Well. But yeah, it just pisses me off, and I'm sure lots of people are the same. And I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore before I end up going on a killing spree.
We'll have to upload it past 9 o'clock. Right. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it for this week.
That's episode 11 of the awesome, wonderful, everyone thought it was actually finished Back to the Net podcast. I can't believe you actually believe that, even though we stated at the end.
Decided not to take us up because we're not holding up.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for Mark Ph1lp0tt0 coming on. We'll stick his link in the description. I doubt you're not subscribed to him if you're subscribed to us, but but yeah.
It's up on iTunes as well.
Yeah.
And Sweet.
Up on iTunes.
I suppose I'll just say thanks for having me. I was a bit stuffy, I think, in parts, but Jesus, what can you do? Yeah, it was a nice little chat. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, good little chat. So hopefully you'll have a word with Gary and you can get him on one of the weeks.
Yeah. I'll beat the shit out of him.
On that lovely cousinly love note, we'll end the show.
Okay.
Alright, thanks for listening, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Follow me.